Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Vishwa got talent. Today, I'm going to show you how to use your kings efficiently in the games. So first, where's this line coming? Right. Yeah. Okay, so how to use your king efficiently in the chess game. So kings can castle below 10 moves. So let's take an example of e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, Italian game, the Guigo piano game. After that, just knight, castle. So we just castled in 5 moves. As soon as 5 moves, even black castles in 5 moves. And we can play c3, get our bishop out, push this pawn, we can get a knight inside, we can put it back, yeah. So, it's a very good game if you castle below 10 moves. But what happens if you castle after 10 moves? So, e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4, bishop c5, knight here, knight there. You push this pawn. You could castle, but white does not castle. Black castles and gets out of the center. Of that, black wants to expose his king. Let's see, bishop moves there, pushes his pawn, takes. Wait, not that. He offered this pawn so that it came here to gain some more attack. Wait, what? This should also be a smart move. Okay, so they could just trade off this, and guess what? Our king is fully open. Now we could castle, but they don't. Come down here, but this is a horrible move because of this spin. And now the best option is to come down here, trade these pieces off, and it's very annoying now. Black is, if I on this, it says, look at that, plus 0.8. It's completely winning for white, for black. So please castle under 10 moves. So wait, let's clear board. If you have a pawn and a king against a single king, it is a win for. Wait, where did we go? Analysis board. Here. Go to board editor. We just clear board. Pawn and a king against a single king is a win. Let me show you how. First, let's say that you push the pawn, you will lose because he's just gonna come in front of the pawn. And he's just gonna be in front of your pawn, and you have forced come somewhere. He comes in front, which forces you here. He comes down here, come down there, which forces him away from the pawn. And so that could also do, but it's much longer in 5 moves. So how should we do it? Fastest way to do it is, wait, let me delete all this. So you come front, he comes front, you come front, gaining opposition. Opposition is when both kings are facing each other while there's no pieces here. In same file are controlling these squares. Here, for example, this is an example of the opposition. Here, white gave opposition to black because his king can't move. If you just switch it, black to move to side, remove any other piece. So it moved here, this way, we'll push the pawn. It comes back, we push the pawn. Forces him there, we gain opposition once again. Also the pawn is controlling here, so which forces him back again. Now it depends on where he goes, you're going to make that move. If he goes to the left side, you're going to go to left side, gaining opposition. Which forces him here, we push the pawn, which again comes back here. If he comes here, we can just come here. After he goes somewhere, we get a king supporting the square, and the pawn can become into a queen after these moves, and you get a queen, and you know how to win. So, wait, now, what happens if this is only when the pawn is B to G? A pawn is a draw and head pawn is also a draw. Let me show you how. These are the moves that can be drawn. King D3 is a draw. King E5 is a win. King C3 is a win. All of these moves, you use your king somewhere. All of these are losing. This move is losing. This move is losing. This move, this move, this move. All of them are losing. What happens when it's E3? Why is it losing? Drawn. King C6. Wait. All of these are draw. Push. Drawn is King D7. So, drawn, we push the drawn King D6, E3, E6, draw E5, King D7. How is the draw? I don't understand. Any move that we make. But drawn King E7, we push the pawn, gaining this thing. King E8, we push, drawn King D8, we go back, drawn King E7, forces him here, drawn King E8, we come forward. Is King D8 losing? After, okay, I understand. King E7 check. You have to come down here, you have to defend the pawn, and it's a stalemate. Okay, now I understand. But what happens if the pawn is in A? Why is it a draw? Let me go, wait. You go to board editor, and if I just change this pawn here, the bishop should be controlling this square. If it's on dark square, it cannot be there. For example, continue. Analysis board. We are going to come here. It's going to come down here. We're going to go here, giving way to our pawn. Let's say that he gave us opposition. We don't want to move our king and we push the pawn. He comes down here. We push the pawn. He goes back. We get our king in. He goes there. We get our king in. He goes there. We push. He goes there. We push. And it's a stalemate. You can never force the king out of here. If you just try to get your king much faster, if you get it here, guess what? Your pawn is undefended. No matter what you do, it's gonna get captured and it's a draw. That's why you can never get this pawn. If it's an H pawn, it's just this, it's mirrored. But it depends on the king's position also. If I go to board editor, place the king here, here, now it's a win. I'll just board. Look at that. Winning both of these moves. Let's say that king b7. All of these are losing. Because the position, losing. Everything is losing. You can never catch this pawn. After that, you got a queen and you know how to win. It even depends up on the position. Where is black? So, if you have a knight, can you force him out? It depends on the king's position. Actually, most often it's a draw because it's hard to do it. Look at that, all of these are winning. So king d7, all of these are losing. Because it's a winning position, we push the pawn, come down here, guess what? Here controls this square, this square, this square, which forces him backwards. For example, here, guess what? We can do king b5, that no matter here. Knight can hop over anywhere on the board. For example, I want to go to this square, I can come in 2 moves. I want to control that square, control it in 1 move. I want to control this square, yes, I can get that in literally 2 moves. I want to get here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moves. I got that. So let's say that he went there. So we hop a knight inside. He goes there. We come down here. So how is our knight controlling that square? Get it in. He does this to be. He comes down there. Winning is king b7. King d8. Winning is knight d5. Losing is king c8. Say that. Right here, since king to e8, after that, we push this pawn. It's simple, right? You're gonna push this pawn, and that's it. You got a queen, and you know how to win this position. When we have a knight, it's a win. But what about bishops? You want the color. Wait, what? Wait, no. Clear the board. You have a king. Which is the dark? Which is color is the? Which color is the? Queen square. You have to get that bishop. For example, if you have dark bishop, you have to have the queen square dark. For example, if we change this to this and keep a king, continue for right now. Analysis board. You can hold this position. See, drawn, all of these moves are drawn. Yes, you can control the square by doing this, but he's just gonna go up and down like this. Yes, you can just block him from coming, forcing him out of here. But where is he gonna go? You're gonna understand what this I mean. He goes to the corner because he wants to win. If he comes down here, you push. He goes back. You want him out, right? If you play King D7, it's a stalemate. If you go back, if you play King D7, it's a stalemate. Because the king wants to go there, and you just covered it with your bishop. So, it's a losing endgame. Board editor. So, this is how you can use your king efficiently in these chess games. So, just reset position analysis board. What happens if you play e4, e5, and you just get your king out like this? You lose because, let's say, what is the best move here? Look at that, minus 3.6. Black is winning at this position. Let's see. Let's say that he took this pawn. 3.33. You get this. Mate into what? Okay, this is check. If it goes there, this is checkmate. But if it goes here, also this is checkmate. So it's a mate in two moves if it goes there. So don't get your king to the center of the board. But when you do want your king on the center of the board, when it's an endgame, when rooks are controlling everything, you want your king on the center of the board on these 4 squares. For example, e4, this, we trade these pieces, get this queen, we push this pawn, he forks, but king. I take that. For example, board editor. Clear board. That rook, king, king. Analysis board. You do want your king on the center of the board when rooks are controlling. King d1. You get your king in, boxing the king out. After this, you get your rook. You want the king to be in the center. After that, you sneakily come inside this way. Because there, this way. Check, and it's forced to the back rank. We come back. If it goes there, we come down here. With this boxing out cage, we are again forcing him backwards. If he goes there, this way. Like this, we just force him to the edge of the board. After a couple of these boring moves, we wish to move with the rook. There. You just force him to the edge of the board. Come down here. Comes back here, and you finally checkmate him in the back rank. So it has been 25 moves. Check. All of these rook moves. King 8-7. Okay, so you want this is how you use your king efficiently. So then be smart, play smart. Then bye guys.